Just taking a different route home. I've just bought a new car. I've taken the advice of my American and Canadian connections and decided I would buy a new car. So I'm just heading down whatever street this is here, Hereford Street this time, and going towards, on the right there, the building on the right is the old police station, which is not being used at the moment, and on the left is a new building. I don't know what building it is, but it replaced an older bricks and mortar building which collapsed rather in the earthquake. I think you can probably see the billboard with the finished building on it just below the traffic light there. But this is what's happening here. Lots of streets are narrowed down by cones, and the car sales lady who sold me the car calls it Cone City, and I think that's a very appropriate sort of name. And I'll keep going down Hereford Street. Hereford Street used to be the main commercial street of Christchurch, and there were lots of commercial buildings on the right and left here, and as you can see in the gaps between the traffic, there's not too many buildings on the right, but there is some new construction going on there. But we'll go down there and have a look. The building on the left that I'm looking at here is a new building that's only just been put up in the last few months. I see there are people in it. We just crossed the Avon River, and this would, in the normal times, would be a very busy street with traffic going two ways, but now we've got the lollipop lady because there's construction going on here on my left. And don't quite know what, got to take the other lollipop lady is giving us some instructions. She's telling you to go to the right there. Yes, that's right. The lollipop lady is telling us to go to the right. You're doing a great job. Do they call you the lollipop lady or something like that?
It's been a terrible morning. I've had nothing but abuse.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not. Good on you.
Yeah,
You're doing a good job.
Thank you.
Straight ahead of me here is the remains of the Bank of New Zealand. Sorry, mate. Bit tricky. See, she couldn't. So I'm just going straight up Hereford Street here. There used to be lots of activity here, shops and all this sort of thing, busy places and so on, but now we've got empty sections on both sides here, demolition still going on just here on the right. You probably can't see that in this picture too well. Camera's a little bit pointing a little bit to the left. More or less through to the other side of the central business district here now, coming down to the transitional cathedral there on the right. That's the temporary Anglican cathedral, probably last for about the next 20 or 30 years. I still haven't resolved the arguments about this cathedral, or about the replacement for the original cathedral, but anyway, it's over here on my right. Cardboard Cathedral is another name for it, because it's got cardboard supports in it, I suppose you'd call. It's very strong cardboard, I might add. This is part of the one-way system, which has been in the city for decades. They're talking about changing it under the new plan, but essentially it's still the same as it was before the earthquake. Just going around Latimer Square here. It's one of Bridges hotels on the right. It's a new hotel that built one that was knocked over by the earthquake. Straight ahead on this empty section that you can see beyond these cars here was a famous dance hall that many of us young people went to when we were young, that was, called the Latimer Dance. The Lat, as it was called. And I believe the building was actually originally built for some sort of a cult. Back in possibly in the 19th century, but it's certainly gone now, and after it was a dance hall it became a backpackers. Just to complete the square, I'll go back down this street here, Gloucester Street. There used to be commercial buildings on the left here, but it's all just grassed area now. The car park on the right has not been used since the earthquake. So I'm just coming down through here, past New Regent Street on my right, and they're saying the road is closed ahead, so I'm going to have to take a turn and go somewhere else. I'll keep going straight ahead, even though tourist shops etc. on the right and left, farmer's shop. This is the library, what's left of it. That's the central city library there, but it's not used now. It's going to be demolished, I suppose. Coming up to these lights here, I'm not sure what I'm allowed or not allowed to do here. It looks as though I've got to do a U-turn and go back again. Yes, I do. Can't go through there. No vehicle access. This bridge has been closed because it's damaged. So I'll go back through here again. And you can see the other way here now. The cathedral is just, the damaged cathedral is just on my left there. Right, sorry, on my right. Oh, I might be able to go round there, I don't know. No, I can't. Yes, I can. I will go round there, because there's nobody coming. So I'm now going into Cathedral Square here, the old Cathedral Square. It's the ruined cathedral. This joker's not watching what he's doing. And I can go round here. And I can continue along here. These containers are here to prevent any bits that might fall off the cathedral hitting people going by, and of course there's the tourists taking photos. Coming round here to, well, this is Hereford Street again, and I'll just go back round this way again. Been down here just before. Instead of going straight through this time, I'll turn left into there's always people standing around with their hands behind their back and doing nothing. Anyway, I'll turn left down here into Manchester Street. There's Trinity Church on the left. Was a small Anglican church at one stage, although it hasn't fulfilled the function of a church for many years, well before the earthquake. So anyway, that'll do it for now.